Welcome back to the battles between Spawn versus Trigon and who will win. Before we dive into the analysis, please remember to subscribe to the channel to support me. Thank you very much. Spawn Al Simmons. Before becoming a symbol of darkness, Al Simmons was once an elite assassin and notorious mercenary, living by his killing skills and absolute loyalty to his organization. Yet that loyalty ended in betrayal when he was murdered by his own teammates, cutting off every chance to return to a human life. After his death, Al Simmons' soul fell into hell and was manipulated by Malebolgia, the cunning demon lord. He resurrected Simmons in the form of a hell spawn, a warrior of hell cloaked in supernatural power and unbearable pain. The necroplasm energy flowing through his body allows Spawn to control darkness, shapeshift, regenerate, and unleash terrifying attacks, but it also imprisons him in the cruel destiny of hell. Spawn becomes compelling not only because of his destructive power, but also because of his relentless rebellion against fate. He refuses to be a pawn for demons, turns his back on angels, and challenges every supernatural force that dares to manipulate his will. Each of Spawn's battles is an internal struggle, where the human part that longs for justice violently collides with the monstrous instinct, slowly devouring his soul. He is proof that even in hell, a cursed soul can rise, fight, and rewrite its destiny with blood, pain, and unyielding will. Spawn's power is not merely physical. The core of his abilities comes from necroplasm, a hellish energy source that is limited yet constantly regenerating. This energy allows Spawn to wield dark magic, alter his form, and maintain existence between the boundary of life and death. Over time, from classic to divine, Spawn's power evolves step by step, reaching near divine levels where he can confront immensely powerful entities directly. Spawn possesses extraordinary strength, speed, and durability. His body, weighing more than 450 pounds, enables him to lift tons, move at superhuman speed, and endure fatal injuries while continuing to fight. His near-immortal regeneration allows him to revive through necroplasm and is only truly threatened when his energy is depleted. The living cape is a terrifying symbol, automatically protecting, healing, and reacting like a conscious being. Spawn also masters the art of shapeshifting. The cape can transform into chains, spikes, or deadly weapons, while his body adapts to fly, become invisible, or survive in different environments. Necroplasm can be released as energy blasts, devastating explosions, soul absorption, demon summoning, illusions, and instant teleportation. Against supernatural forces, Spawn can resist angelic and demonic magic, manipulate localized time, and exert limited influence over souls and reality. Spawn is a complete warrior. He is proficient with firearms and the Hell Sword, masters 13 martial arts, understands military strategy, and excels in stealth. All of this blends into a symbol of dark justice, where every battle is not only a clash of power, but also a declaration of defiance against fate from a soul. Spawn's journey of combat is one of darkness and constant resistance against every supernatural force. From the deepest hell to the highest heaven, Spawn continually faces the most terrifying enemies. One of them is Violator, the ancient demon disguised as a mad clown. Spawn not only defeats him but kills him multiple times, even in hell, proving he is capable of slaying high-level demons who once spread terror across realms. Spawn's authority is engraved when he overthrows Malebolgia, the demon lord who once manipulated his destiny, marking the moment Spawn becomes Hell King, the ruler who controls all of hell through accumulated power and hatred. Spawn also confronts Urizen, an ancient chaotic entity capable of destroying worlds. With the help of Angela, he seals Urizen. Spawn even transcends the boundary between good and evil when he confronts and defeats both God and Satan, recreates the universe, and becomes the supreme ruler. In addition, there are numerous other feats, such as defeating Redeemer, Overkill, Billy Kincaid, along with crossover battles where Spawn overwhelms Batman and Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Each battle not only portrays his overwhelming power, but also affirms that Spawn is a symbol of defiance against fate, where no god or demon can hold absolute control. Please remember to subscribe to the channel, press the bell icon, and turn on notifications to watch the earliest videos. Thank you very much. Now, we will talk about Trigon. Trigon is one of the most terrifying symbols of evil. He is known not only as a supervillain who has destroyed countless worlds, but also as the biological father of Raven, a key member of Teen Titans. Trigon's existence is tied to primal fear, where evil needs no reason, and destruction is its very nature. He originates from a hellish dimension beyond familiar reality, born from the twisted union of ancient cosmic entities. From the moment of his birth, he carried an unlimited desire for domination. By absorbing the heart of darkness, an evil energy source crystallized from the sins of hundreds of galaxies, Trigon reached a near-divine level of power, This energy not only fuels his destructive might, but also makes him the living embodiment of corruption and eternal darkness. Trigon's ambition does not stop at conquest. He seeks to completely annihilate resistant worlds, turning life into ashes and pain into law. Even more horrifying, Trigon views his own child as a tool, gradually manipulating Raven to open the gateway for his invasion of Earth and the universe. For him, bloodline holds no meaning of love, only a means to achieve supreme power. Trigon represents pure evil, untouched by morality or emotion. He is a grim reminder that within the DC universe, there exist forces far beyond human comprehension, where darkness does not merely oppose light but constantly threatens to consume all hope, unless someone has the courage to stand against it. Trigon's power is regarded as the pinnacle of demonic authority in the universe. For Trigon, the boundaries between matter, soul, and cosmos are merely concepts that can be bent at any moment. He possesses nearly limitless strength, speed, and durability. His power surpasses even that of Superman, allowing him to withstand and overpower combined assaults from the Justice League or the Teen Titans. Trigon is virtually immortal and can fully regenerate even after severe bodily destruction, rendering attempts to eliminate him nearly hopeless. The most terrifying aspect lies in his ability to manipulate reality and energy. Trigon can alter time, space, weather, and the structure of the surrounding world. From his eyes, he unleashes demonic energy of catastrophic destructive force, while absorbing souls to increase his power. He can easily create illusions, distort perception, and instill fear into the minds of his opponents. Trigon can also shapeshift and control his size, ranging from a humanoid form to a colossal entity that envelops entire planets. He opens portals between dimensions, summons demonic legions, and grants dark power to his followers. In addition, he possesses god-level telekinesis and telepathy, enough to dominate the minds of heroes such as Wonder Woman. Trigon can devastate entire planets, manipulate souls, resurrect the dead, and restructure the universe at will. Such power makes him a constant nightmare, where evil does not need to hide, and his existence is a declaration that darkness can always consume every world if left unchecked. Trigon's campaign of conquest is like a cosmic nightmare spanning countless ages. He revealed his destructive nature by leveling an entire planet at the age of 6. As he matured, Trigon quickly dominated his entire dimension, then absorbed the heart of darkness, the accumulated evil of hundreds of galaxies, turning his power into something nearly immeasurable. Trigon has demonstrated absolute dominance. He has controlled and defeated key members of the Justice League and Teen Titans, easily manipulating Superman, Wonder Woman, and Flash. In an alternate future, Trigon even killed Dr. Fate and wiped out the Justice Society of America, proving that even symbols of order are not safe from him. Cosmic-scale confrontations further elevate Trigon's darkness. Against Darkseid, he has at times maintained balance and even superiority. His clash with Mr. MXEZ-PTLK shook reality itself, and in the Injustice timeline, Trigon once claimed victory. Furthermore, he has destroyed multiple universes, conquered Earth across alternate timelines, and challenged both the Presence and the Quintessence. Each feat affirms that Trigon is the embodiment of absolute destruction, constantly waiting to consume all hope, unless someone rises with the courage to oppose him. When Spawn and Trigon clash, both are true demonic powerhouses, possessing near-immortal regeneration, mastery over dark energy, and the ability to conquer worlds beyond conventional limits. However, in his ultimate state as Divine Spawn, Spawn has reached a multiversal level, with feats such as defeating God and Satan, then recreating the entire universe. Spawn stands as the embodiment of defiant will, where a cursed soul dares to challenge both the order of light and darkness. Yet that power remains bound to a finite source of necroplasm. Although he can regenerate, unleash devastating surges, and adapt in combat, Spawn retains a distinctly individual nature. He is at his strongest in direct confrontation, relying on combat skill, tactical acumen, and flexibility in each life or death moment. Trigon exists as a pure cosmic catastrophe. He does not need to charge into every battle, because his mere presence is enough to collapse reality. Trigon has destroyed multiple universes, confronted and overwhelmed high-level entities such as Mr. MXEZ-PTLK, and dominated the most powerful DC heroes without revealing any clear weakness. The rare exception lies in his connection to his daughter Raven, but that is more an emotional factor than a limitation of power. In a prolonged confrontation, Spawn would certainly create early difficulties through close combat mastery and versatile necroplasm assaults. Spawn, especially in his divine or god Spawn form, carries a different magnitude. His power does not come solely from hell, but from an overwhelming will of rebellion against both heaven and darkness. Spawn has manipulated reality, restructured the universe, and defeated both God and Lucifer. His near-limitless regeneration allows him to rise again after attacks that seem fatal. If Trigon is an emotionless storm of destruction, then Spawn is a conscious flame of wrath. Their battle, therefore, is not only about who is stronger, but about the limits of will against absolute power. One side crushes worlds with pure evil force. However, once the battle moves beyond the individual scale and expands into the layers of reality itself, Trigon gains absolute advantage. His ability to manipulate space, reality, and absorb souls on a multiversal scale gradually erodes every advantage Spawn possesses. Therefore, from an overall perspective, Trigon is the stronger being and is more likely to remain standing in the end, not because Spawn is weak, but because Trigon is simply a catastrophe beyond the limits of a Hell Warrior. What do you think about this battle? Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Thank you all very much.